The Department of Transportation planning more specific rules about when airlines have to give you a refund. Right now, the guidelines are pretty vague. You can get a refund when your flight is canceled or, as they put it, significantly changed. But now the Department of Transportation is defining significantly. It wants airlines to pay you if your departure or arrival time has been pushed back at least 3 hours for domestic flights or 6 hours for international flights. In addition, an airline would have to give you a refund if it adds a connection to your flight or if a change in aircraft causes a downgrade in your amenities. And there's one more proposal. If you can't fly because you're sick or if new travel restrictions suddenly put you in a place that you're not comfortable with them, you'd be entitled to a voucher that never expires. The Transportation Secretary, Pete Buttigieg, says travelers should be able to get to their destinations affordably and reliably. Now the proposed rules are open to public comment for the next 90 days. CNBC's Phil LeBeau covers airlines for us. What do the airlines think about this proposal?
Well, they're studying it, Shep, and understandably, no industry, no business wants to see more regulation. But clearly, the DOT is using its muscle to say, we want better for the passenger who is out there. This year, only through May, there have been 22,000 complaints from people traveling on airplanes, and over a third of those are about refunds. The DOT realizes this is a topic where the public is saying, yes, the airlines can do better.
So if they do have to pay this money out, then prices go up on tickets, right? Because they're not going to eat it.
Well, not necessarily. Remember, you only get a refund if you choose not to take a flight. In other words, if your flight's delayed 4 hours, you take the flight. You may not be happy about that, but you don't get a refund because your flight was 4 hours late. If you choose not to take a flight because they tell you, look, you're going to be 6 hours late, then you can apply for a refund. And most people, while they're not happy about those delays, Shep, they may take those flights. They may complain, but they will take those flights. So it's unclear how much this will really impact the bottom line of the airlines.
You know, passengers in Europe can already get paid if flights are delayed, but that hasn't prevented the mess at Heathrow and other airports. Would these new penalties actually improve anything?
I think they would, Shep. And here's a good example. Remember back in 2008, 2009, when the airlines had a really nasty habit of loading us up on a flight and then parking us out on the tarmac maybe for an hour or 2 hours because, the traffic wasn't right. That ended pretty quickly once the DOT said, you know what, you do that, we're gonna fine you $27,000 per passenger. They started levying a couple of multi-million-dollar fines. That cleaned it up real quick, and the airlines changed their act. That may be what we see here as well.
All right, Phil LeBeau, thanks very much.